It's true parenting can get quite hard and overwhelming, sometimes forcing the parents to make quite a bunch of questionable decisions, testing their sense of morale. One good instance that you all must be aware of is the bad parenting the cuckoo indulges in. Welcome back to our channel, and today let us take a quick look at some animals both on land and sea that have been harsh to their newborns, most of such cases leading to infanticide. To start off our expose on bad parents, let's take a quick trip down memory lane to 2015 and take a look into the happenings at Hwange National Park in Zimbabwe. As we all know, hippopotamuses move in herds of 10 to 15 and nothing more than that, as it causes overcrowding. A 2-day-old hippopotamus was introduced to the watering hole, following which was attacked by the rest of the group, leading to brutal infanticide. The remains of the baby were gorged on by neighboring crocodiles. The reasoning behind why this happened is said to be because there simply wasn't space in the herd for another member. One thing that we all know is that hippopotamuses aren't easy animals to study. Kudos to their aggressive trait and their hate for invaders coming into their personal space. Only time will reveal more facts about the species and why they do so. Let's talk about the mighty stork for a quick minute. Storks seem like quite a bunch of calm birds, and we have been deceived by them for quite a long time, all thanks to Norse mythology, where they are represented as a symbol for purity and family ties. But guess what? Storks have been dropping their babies from their nests, which obviously isn't survivable. You must be wondering why they do this. Well, it's simply a game of survival of the fittest where the parent does so due to either lack of resources or feels that their child is too weak to survive. Though Peppa Pig may seem to have a great family, adult pigs in real life can be quite the monsters. In fact, many of the mother pigs turn out to be maternal cannibals, preying on their young ones and eating them. Lack of resources or simply tough childbirth are assumed reasons for why the mother pig does so. Some even believe that the mother pig views these piglets as a threat and tends to end their lives when they are young and weak, rather than wait for some time before committing infanticide. Now let's come to the king of the jungle, and talk about their rather selfish parenting. A lioness cannot mate and feed her young ones at the same time and often has to wait out her feeding period before she can mate again. For this reason, whenever a new male member is appointed the head of the pride, infanticide is committed by the male so as to mate with the female, which we must say is quite nasty and selfish. A similar situation was witnessed in the Big Blue Sea in 2013, where a bottlenose dolphin was seen committing infanticide. The reason behind their actions was quite similar to the previous mentioned point on why the lion kills their young ones. If you're wondering what exactly these bottlenose dolphins do, well, the scenario that played out in the ocean involved 2 male dolphins trying to drown a newly born dolphin by cutting off their air supply every time they came up to the surface of the water to catch a few gulps of air. Sadly, the young dolphin couldn't survive, and this occurrence is said to be quite a common one between their species. Since we are discussing the bad parents of the sea, a perch falls in this category too. The male perch is the most protective father to his young ones, standing as a great example of parenting. But once the male is alone, he treats his young ones as an open buffet and doesn't stop devouring them. If you think this stork has one of the worst parenting tactics among the bird family, wait till you hear about the fanatics of the cuckoo bird. This obligate brood parasite lays its eggs in the nest of other birds and lets them take care of them instead. It's just like free daycare, but in this care, life care. So following this, it's again the survival of the fittest, and it's usually the cuckoo bird that survives, killing the young ones of the mother taking care of them. What a brutal world we live in. Pandas are no doubt one of the cutest animals on the planet Earth that we would love to cuddle up against all day. Unfortunately, you'll be shocked to know that pandas too are part of the bad parenting bandwagon. A panda can only suckle a single infant at one time. In the case where it has twins, the second one is usually killed so as to give complete attention to its first child. Scientists and researchers have found a way to stop this from happening by confusing the panda and placing the second child in an incubator while the first one is taken care of by the mother. Every few hours the children are alternated, hence giving both the baby pandas the chase of survival.